It's been said before that everyone interprets the Bible, not just the scholars, but everyone who reads the Bible interprets. Everyone who reads anything interprets. It's just a question of, do we interpret well? When it comes to the book of Revelation, the same thing applies. Everyone interprets what they read. A lot of us just say, "Oh, we're just going to throw up our hands because we don't know what it means." But if we want to be good interpreters, we have to first and foremost, and it's really important, we must hear what the first hearers heard. We must hear, because if we're going to get some idea of what the writer in that era was saying to the people of that era, and first get a grip on that, then we build a bridge into the now, then we have a fighting chance at getting a good read on what it's saying to us in the here and now. But we must first hear the then and there before we can hear the here and now. Really important. And so as we get into these beasts, the beast from the sea we saw last week was dragon manipulated power. In its first iteration, it was Rome. It was very clear. We find out even later that, it's going to be called Babylon, and there's going to be 7 kings on 7 hills, and 7 hills was Rome. And it's speaking about dragon manipulated political power. It's speaking about empire. It's speaking about Rome. Now, this beast from the land that's coming, that we're looking at this week, this is the second agency that the enemy is going to use. And we're going to be looking at that this week, but that's the stuff that's associated with 666 and all these different things that we just automatically kind of read right into our present context. And we don't think about, what did they hear? How is that working back then and there? And how does then that impact how we live now? How does that say that show or expose the enemy's his tactics, his ways that he maneuvers and manipulates different kinds of organizations, and on a more cosmic and a global sort of a way? How does he work? And if we hear what they heard, we will then better understand how to take that, to translate that, to transport that into the here and now. Then we have a fighting chance at being able to figure out, what does 666 actually mean? We're going to be looking at that on Sunday. I think you're going to want to be there.